Alright, hi people, Benny here. I just want to do a video regarding mushrooms. A while back in Toronto, we went to a one-of-a-kind show here. Picked up some packets of these mushrooms. They've been sitting here for a while now. I haven't really cooked them, but I'm just scared that they'll expire. So I'm going to do a video, just make one of the recipes that are included in one of these packages. It's called Untamed Feasts. There's chanterelle, forest blend, morel mushrooms, and porcini mushrooms. They're all dried up, so you have to actually rehydrate them first before actually using them. Supposedly they're 100% wild, meaning you can't grow them, and they're gluten-free and they're vegan, and hopefully you'll make a really good cheese dip, which is the recipe that we're going to use today. Specifically this one though, the chanterelle we're going to use, it's been aged in a wine cask and been smoked as well, so I don't really know what that means. I hope it tastes good, and you know what, following now we're going to show some clips of me cooking it according to the recipe that was given to us. And yeah, here we go. Hello, so here we go. This is the chanterelle mushrooms. I think that's how you pronounce it. Soaked 30 minutes and squeeze out all the juice, chop them up, and then also the next thing you have to do is chop the onions up. It has to be fine, but I don't think it has to be that fine because you still need a little bit of it, and while the onion cooks down, it actually shrinks. So in a heated pan with a few tablespoons of olive oil, you can start putting all the chopped onions in, trying to start sauteing them, sweating them until they turn a bit translucent, and that's when you can actually go ahead and add your chopped up chanterelle mushrooms. And just from here on, you're just going to try and cook them as slowly as you should according to the recipe. And you can also add some salt just to taste, not too much, just so that you don't end up with something too salty. And you should also be hearing this mellow frying sound. Now keep sauteing until you hear the following vicious frying sound from the pan. Now the more aggressive frying sound would mean that it's time to add the squeezed out mushroom juice that you use to rehydrate the mushrooms. What the frying sound indicates is that most of the moisture from the mushrooms and the onions have all been evaporated, and it's ready to be rehydrated with the essence. Now you'll want to keep bubbling away, turn your heat up a little bit higher so that you'll start basically reducing the sauce down to around here. When you're just about to hear that aggressive vicious frying sound again, that's basically the sign that you can stop. And then take around 250 grams of your favorite brand of cream cheese, and then basically we're going to pour in the onion and mushroom mixture into it. And it actually is a lot easier to stir than I actually think it would be, although the cream cheese is not being defrosted for too long. The heat from the mushroom and onions are actually melting the cheese a little bit, so it's actually quite easy to mix around. It was recommended to blend the whole mixture, but I felt like I wanted to have some bites of that mushroom instead of just having it all blitzed into one mayonnaise like dip. You then add your salt and pepper to taste, make sure it mixes well, and afterwards you just put it in the fridge for like a few hours until it sets. Here we're back. Here's the finished product. Doesn't look really that much different from when it was just finished cooking. So we've refrigerated this for like an hour and a half, and let's try it with some Costco bought chickpea flaxseed chip thingy. And here we go. It tastes good. All the cream cheese flavor's gone. It actually tastes a lot better than what I thought, because when you're cooking it, it smells weird. But now it just tastes like a really thick cream of mushroom. And that's pretty much it. This video is not sponsored by Untamed Feast. Here's a few close shots of their products that, well, only the 4 that we only bought. I might have looked like it wasn't that great, but it was actually pretty good. Here's a close-up of the morel mushrooms. And yeah, thanks for listening to the channel, and stay hungry, YouTube.